I can at least get through the stream today. Okay. Yep. Sorry, my mind is kind of blank right now. Oh, right, Discord. I should send out the Discord ping. I should do that. Okay, let's do that. Before I forget again. Then we click that. You're about 6 minutes late. Indeed I am. You are spot on with that. Better than yesterday. Hey, gradual improvement. Better than yesterday. Hey, Lorenzo. How's it going? Oh, is the chat box not working on this thing now? That's fun. Yes. Now this chat... No, now it's working, but... Gotcha, yeah. Sorry, somebody texted me, so I'm just texting back real quick, and then we'll get started here. Ooh, okay. Well, how's everybody's day going? Mine is going okay. Going all right. I went to let out our cats outside. And even the one that usually goes outside, like, took one look at, like, outside and all the snow on the ground. I was like, no, I think I'm good. And I was like, yeah, that's probably for the best. You probably want to wait at least until the sun's up. Okay. Alrighty. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and get the game started and we can get started. Actually, bring up a guide on my phone because we have to go kill another optional boss. So let's go ahead and I'll bring up that so I can figure out where the location is. This old game facts guide. So, okay. Oh, right, cat cam is on. Let me turn that off a minute. We are now level 69. Nice. Okay. Oh, gotcha. What about the Hoyo Fair? Okay. So let me head over that way. So we have to head back over to the west side of the park. Back over by where you can get to at the start of the... Yeah, so... So... north part of this area. Hey. Oh, right, yeah. So we have to head back over K. Oh no, Lilith, what happened? Oh yeah, if you didn't make it to the stream last night, sorry about the internet dying yesterday morning. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, the only real things we did last night was we got through this Yogi Park dungeon. So, that is it, pretty much. And we finished off the last two riders. Been chosen for the Young Teachers Program at school. Is that a good thing? Like, oh, you're doing a good job kind of thing? I mean, it sounds like something where it's like, oh, you're doing a good job thing. Is it like you have to be a TA's assistant? Like, what does it all entail? You have to go all the way around? Maybe. Is this something you can opt out of, or have you been chosen? You cannot deny it. It is your fate. You must have an awkward experience where you attempt to teach things while people look over your shoulder. So, like, is this something, like, that you could opt out of if you really wanted to? Like, if you really don't feel comfortable with it, could you go to someone and be like, hey, I appreciate it, but I really don't think I can do this in front of other people. I don't think I'm the right fit for this kind of thing? I see. I guess, but I want to try. Okay. Well, then it's not that bad, right? Like, if you wanted to, if you don't feel up to it, you could always, like, you know, be like, hey, I don't think I can do this or whatever. But, like, you seem to be interested enough that you actually, and, like, that you want to try it, right? So that's a good thing. Okay, see you, Noir. So at least there's that, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's a good experience. I think the last time I did public speaking was the day of the elections. I randomly, or like the speeches, I randomly decided to run for student council president, and I got up there, I said things, I don't remember what I said. I had like no chance of winning because I hadn't mentioned anybody I was even going to run until like the day of, where I got like FOMO, and I was like, oh, this is my last chance to like run for student council president. And so I went up in front of the entire school, said things. I think I said something intelligible. I don't know. I blacked out. Like I could not have told you what I said afterwards. Okay. So Harlot should be in here. The demon, okay? I'm not... Anyway. So let's... Okay. We don't need you, question mark. We do need you. And then we need somebody else. Understandable. So, do you have to, like, do, like, a full class, or is it, like, you have to... do you know what topic you're going to be doing at all? Like, do you have time to prepare, I assume? Are they giving you prep time? Oh, maybe I should save, because I think there's a save point over here, isn't there? There might be. There's a room I haven't checked out over that way. Oh, because it was locked, I think, before, wasn't it? Oh, it's just, healing lady. Okay. Don't know how I missed that before. For Yuko. I feel like that's a reference to a earlier SMT game or something. Yeah, public speaking is kind of nerve-wracking. I remember I took a whole class on it in college for like my first year there. It was kind of fun. Okay. Well, that's good. See, like for me, like with that public speaking, hey Lorenzo, for me for that public like speaking class, the thing that made it the easiest is when I was talking about something I knew a lot about, or like I was liked a lot, you know? Yeah, I saw you were posting your completed armor set. That's cool. Yeah, we're just about to do the Harlot fight since I got through all the rider fights yesterday.
You worked so hard to get the Yahiro no Himoroki, yet you simply gave since your heart is set more on chaos than creation. But there's one obstacle you've yet to overcome. And that is I, the Mother Harlot, subjugator of the beast that rules all men.
You who were once human and now possess a demon's body. Do you wish for a demon's heart, even if you will be bound to despair in impenetrable darkness?
I think, for me, I don't do well with, like, fully written out speech because I can't remember all the words, but if I have, like, you know, some notes and I generally know what I'm gonna say, it works out pretty well. That's how I did, like, the first couple of YouTube videos, which, honestly, I think doing a script for those makes more sense because you can read it all out, you know, and, like, actually do it. But, like, if I was gonna do something, like, where I had to, like, speak from the head, I would probably just have, like, notes or something.
Very well. Then bear to me the darkness in your heart, and relinquish your soul as tribute. Now, shall we indulge ourselves? In the ecstasy of death, that is.
Another skeleton.
Let us savor every minute of this orgy of the damned.
Wait, isn't Barong supposed to absorb lightning skills? That's why I brought him along. Yeah. Yeah, I know. She's supposed to use lightning skills, repel physical, and, I think... No, that's the next boss. The next boss is the one who also nulls physical and repels, and the only thing that can hit with is electric. Okay. Yeah, yeah. All the fiends, like, have some pretty cool voice acting, not gonna lie. What? No, I didn't want to pass. I wanted to... Okay, whatever. Why isn't it giving me information on what the skills do? Ew. Gotcha. Because I brought along Barong just because he's supposed to be able to absorb lightning skills. Oh, and Fog Breath is nice. Okay. Oh, nice. Can I hit her with physical skills while she's frozen? Does being frozen overwrite innate resistances? I don't remember. Okay. Works for me. I think she's the first, like, boss in a while that hasn't, like, summoned minions. Or at least not yet. Which is kind of funny considering. Like, it seems like she should be able to summon, like, some sort of minions that have to do with men or whatever, but I guess not. I guess I shouldn't have gotten rid of Null Mine. But I got, like, the counterattack ability, so... Or the best one. The best counterattack ability, so... Gotta make up for it. And we have Prayer, so it's not the end of the world or anything. I think she's in low health animation? Oh yeah, okay, she was. Okay. I think she's about dead. Dies. Oh, well. No, I don't think you need Deathbound over anything else that you got, so bye-bye. No, your seals are fine, Odin. Menorah of Beauty, nice. I think that's most of the fiends done. That's all the ones we have access to right now. So, okay. So what should we do now? Oh, right. The other thing I did last night, besides getting to level 69 and preparing Barong for that fight, which I guess, bye Barong, I will never use you again, probably. What do we want to bring up? Probably, well, we're gonna keep Odin. Who else do we want? That's unfortunate. I need somebody with lightning skills. I might actually have to make something for the next fight. But I need something with, like, lightning skills. Anyway. Well, I guess we'll see. Let me get to the next boss fight, which is supposed to be Black Frost. Which apparently can only be hit with lightning skills, so I kind of need something for that, but we'll get there when we get there, I guess. For now, let me just do that. Okay. Oh yeah, the other thing I did, I got the other 2 Magatamas that you can buy from the vendor. So, I got the Sophia and Vimana, which is what I'm wearing right now. And I also got Avenge and Endure last night. So, I wish I could have more coverage of elements, but like there's only so many skill slots, unfortunately. I guess if you really need coverage of an element, you can always swap Magatamas on the Demi-Fiend. But, yeah. Okay. So, let's go find... It might actually be faster to get to the Amala network if we go this way instead of going back through the dungeon, maybe? Question mark? Where does this put us? Let's see, the closest Amala network. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, having Drain Fire and Drain Ice is pretty nice, because that still takes care of, like, 2 of the 4 magic types. Gotcha. Yeah, I think there's a boss fight with Satan that's supposed to be coming up. I kind of looked at the guide a little bit just to see how close we were to the end. There's 27 chapters on the Game Facts guide, and I think we're at like 22 or so. I definitely think we'll be able to finish the game sometime next weekend, but yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Remember we turned that on and then it didn't work anywhere besides like the overworld. But yeah, I just left it on. Keep drain fire and drain ice, yeah. Was planning on it. Honestly, I'm just not sure what I can get rid of at this point for the Demi-Fiend, because he's got Focus, which I kind of want to keep, Might, which I kind of want to keep, Anti-Dark, which can be replaced with Null Dark. Null Light probably has to stay. Fire Drain, Ice Drain, Endure, and Avenge. It's like hard to see what we change out, unless we change out like Endure for like once more or something, just, you know, better versions of things. I did not go to the prison yet. That's where we're headed to next, I think? Question mark? We have to head back over to Asakusa. Because I remember, because I had to get around. So, okay. So, keeping behind the curtain a little bit. I didn't want to do any dialogue off screen. So, every time I would go to Asakusa, the guy there would start talking to me, and so what I did was I went to the, like, other nearest Amala network node, and then I ran to Asakusa so I could buy those 2 Magatama. So, which was kind of annoying. But, this means that we can go over there and get the dialogue from him. So we should go see what he has to say, and then, I guess, head over there. Wherever he points us to. Probably towards the prison. I think is the next thing. But yeah, let's see what he's got to say in a minute.
Hey, good to know you settled things in Yoyogi Park. Pretty scary when you think about it. Struggle for power. Maybe the end of this world is coming sooner than we think. I think that other guy might have got absorbed by the Amala network. I haven't found a single trace of him since. Huh? Guess that's what working alone gets you. By the way, you know what's going on in Ikebukuro? I heard Gozu Tenno is back and gaining power. It's probably just a rumor. After all, his body was shattered to pieces. Not like it makes any difference. As soon as I seize control of Amala, it'll all be over.
I knew I didn't trust that guy. Anyway, I think we have to go back to the prison, right? And then we can make Black Frost, which I do want to make Black Frost. Black Frost is just good. Yeah, okay, looks like for right now, why does he sound like Gundam from Danganronpa 2? I don't know, but his voice actor is pretty good. He's got a nice voice. I guess for now, let's head back over to Ikebukuro. It's so cold, -12. Yeah. Yeah, my cat, the cat wanted out this morning so she could go use the bathroom. She took a look outside and was like, maybe I'll wait until the sun's up. How's it going? Oh yeah, how's your wrist doing? Is it feeling any better, by the way? Okay, so let's go see about this Gozu Tenno thing. He should be on the top floor, so which means we have to do that long elevator ride again. Gosh darn it. Okay. Also, Lorenzo, I did do the dialogue so we could get the freedom ending if we want, but I think probably what we'll do, we'll see how things go, but I was thinking of maybe we do the freedom ending and then with that extra week we have, maybe we do the true demon ending so we could get 2 endings, you know? It's not a huge thing, but like it's something I thought about doing. We'll see how it goes for the next couple weeks here, because we've only got next week and the week after that, and then oh, sorry, my bad. My bad. I was thinking about somebody else. Somebody I know, somebody I know is having wrist issues. Sorry. Somebody I know who lives in Michigan is having wrist issues. I thought that was you, but I guess I was wrong. I'm sorry. It's hard to keep track. People don't use the same names on Discord as they do on YouTube sometimes, so it's hard to keep track of things. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names. Stop changing them all the time. Okay, whatever. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's very cold over here right now as well. How's it going, Crisis? How are you doing? What was I going to say? Oh yeah, we'll see how things go. We might do 2 endings. We might do only just the true demon ending. That's still a little bit up in the air. It just kind of depends on how the next couple of weeks go here. Because February 2nd, Persona 3 Reload. Okay, gotcha, yeah. Right. Yeah, over here in Michigan, we've gotten a blizzard and some extra snow because of the lake, so. Been pretty bad. It was bad enough where I couldn't stream yesterday because the internet was getting so affected by it, so. Or at least for the first part of the day. Unfortunately. Oh, hello. I don't see a live Ghost Tenno unless...
Woman, what brings you
Woman.
to this place? Why do you bear such anger?
That power I felt. It was you? So, you weren't dead after all. Were you calling out for me, Gozu Tenno?
Ever since I fell into the Nihilo's trap, my spirit has been drifting. But not for 1 minute have I forgotten the rage I felt on that day.
All I wanted was power. I just couldn't get it. No matter what trials I face, or how much I get hurt, my reason won't change. Though at this rate, I might as well not have a reason at all.
Woman, accept my spirit. I once strove to protect the world from the followers of stillness. However, what we should have done instead was build a kingdom ruled by strength. Of course, I would never have succeeded. However, if I was human, if I could have had a reason of my own, then the outcome may have been different.
It's interesting how much they're talking about, like, the reason and stuff. I wonder what the original word for that is in the Japanese.
If your power can make me strong, and help me to create my world.
Your reason is one with our kingdom. I shall entrust you with my last remaining strength. Woman, accept my spirit. be the strength that guides all demons!
Oh. I didn't realize we were playing Resident Evil today.
It's hot. Like my hand is on fire.
Whoa, you look different.
Take a good look. Aren't you amazed at my beauty? Strength and beauty are one and the same, after all.
Not necessarily.
Now I have the power to shape my own destiny. I see it. I can see those who seek Yosuga flocking to this land.
Pretty cool design, though.
Finally within my grasp. My utopia. My ideal world.
And then we just leave? That's it? We just leave. He's so, like, silent. Like, he's so passive as a protagonist. For better or for worse. Although that's partially because I keep choosing not to side with anyone. Okay. So now we gotta go down to the first floor, and there should be a demon down there who will tell us about the prison, so we can go over there a minute. If I haven't already, let me cast Stoma, just so we can get through this stuff. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. All the way back down. Hey, bud. Yasuga, a world where only the strong survive. What a splendid idea. And now we do another long elevator ride back down. I don't understand this game's obsession with the long elevator ride. I do not understand it. Especially since you have to, like, go up and down them multiple times by minimum. Like, goodness gracious. Thor should be there? Didn't we already talk to Thor? Question mark? Like, didn't he leave, like, after Gozu Tenno died? Maybe he's, like, down a floor or something. Immersion, I guess, but, like, also, like, okay, you can do a long elevator ride, but it should not be placed in a spot where the player is going to have to pass through multiple times. Okay, so there should be a demon on the first floor near the east exit, I think it said. Somewhere on the first floor. That should tell us, hey, you should go check out the prison. So. Like, you can do a long elevator ride, that's fine. Like, Undertale has a very similar elevator ride, but you only do that one once, right? Like, there's a really long elevator ride towards the end of Undertale, and it's put there intentionally to kind of break up the pace and, like, give yourself, like, a chance to breathe and think about what comes next, right? Especially if you're on the genocide route, where that's the final elevator right before you do the Sans fight, right? So interesting. I don't remember that Bible story. Probably gonna read. That's not one they taught in Sunday school, I guess. Gotcha. Welcome to the Citadel of Yasuga. Interesting. So now instead of those brute Oni guys, now we have these like archangels and stuff all around. Come to think of it, there's a demon at Kabukicho claiming to be an emperor. Or so I hear. Quite annoying, truly. The world only needs demons or Yasuga. Okay, so now we can head over to prison in a minute. I think there's a teleporter that takes us right over there. I might actually need, while we're here though, yeah. Also, it might be copyrighted, you never know. Did the copyright expire on the Bible yet? Hey, speaking of copyright expiring, Mickey Mouse, I'm sure people have already talked about it, but yeah, original cartoon of Mickey Mouse fell into public domain. Which means that there's technically a legal argument that all future versions of Mickey Mouse also fell into public domain, but it's very unsettled in US law, for better or for worse. Okay, so I'm gonna need a demon for the next fight, I think, because we need to be able to well, they let it fall into public domain. Like, Mickey Mouse isn't actually super profitable for them anymore, so that's why they did it, right? Like, they wouldn't have done it if it was, like, still really profitable for Mickey Mouse. Like, it wasn't worth the cost to try and keep Mickey Mouse out of the public domain again, both in terms of monetary or, like, public perception versus, like, keeping... Also, it's only the first version of Mickey Mouse, right? It's only the first version, and not like all the like versions after. Kind of like how, you know, you have Winnie the Pooh, but you also have the Disney adaptation of Winnie the Pooh, and you can't use the Disney one, so he can't like wear a red shirt or anything like that. Tigger, I think, also technically just entered the public domain at the start of this year as well. The other thing that Disney is doing is, if you watch any recent Disney movies, you'll notice that there is a part of Steamboat Willie at the start of those movies now, next to the Disney logo, which is kind of a cute, fun thing, but it also lets them trademark that as part of the Disney logo. So copyright is different than trademark. The thing with trademark, though, is you have to be using it to, like, let it, like, to keep it up and, like, keep a claim to it. So that's why they've been using it as part of their, like, intro. So at least the first few seconds of the Steamboat Willie thing might technically be trademarked, or it might just be like it's under the public domain, but Disney is trademarking that part of it, like being part next to the Disney logo. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but it is something that they're trying to do, where they have, you know, that as part of their logo at the start of Disney movies now, so they can hopefully trademark it and reserve some like rights and stuff around that from that angle. Anyway, there's lawyers on YouTube who are better explaining this kind of thing. I think Legal Eagle is where I'm paraphrasing from right now, so maybe check him out if you're interested. Okay, let me pull up the fusion calculator. I need to find something that has lightning skills, or that I can fuse lightning skills onto, and is immune to ice, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they use public domain stuff in Steamboat Willie. Steamboat Bill and all that. Mm-hmm. Let me see here. Okay, so we need something that I can make like this, but I'm pretty sure he uses ice attacks, right? Yeah. He probably uses ice and fire. I think... So I just need something with good lightning attacks is basically what I need. And something that's not weak to, obviously, fire or anything like that. Let me just start working down the list here and see if I can find something that's got ice skills a minute. Starting from, like, the highest level that I can make and just kind of work my way down a minute. Atropos gets Zeodyne, which isn't terrible. It also gets Electric Boost at the first level up. Or I can just fuse a Mitmon into it and it'll get that. I'll get Megidola at max level if I want to level it up all the way eventually. Yeah, I think Atropos, question mark? Yeah, I think Atropos should be fine. Black Frost. That's the boss for the, calling himself an emperor, right? The only, magic element he doesn't, like, resist or whatever is, force and electricity. And he's, strong against physical attacks, so... I need something to hit him with. Okay, so let me go ahead and make that again. Okay. So let me run over here. Oh, Cat
Welcome
wants in
to the
room.
Cathedral of Shadows, where demons gather.
Oh, have I not made Lachesis yet? No. So let me grab something else then. Sorry, Cat wanted in the room. Viv? Might have to make something so I can make this. Guess let's just make Lachesis then a minute too. Sorry. I have to defeat her first. Okay. Well, what about... Yeah, if we make Fu Ki, I can use that with Cerberus. But to fuse that, I have to fuse something else probably. Cat, you almost fell off the desk. Stop. Like, oh my gosh. Stop rubbing yourself against the mic arm. Also, you're right in the way of me getting to the mouse. I need that. Dude resists physicals, which sucks, so use tornadoes or not. Yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm just trying to find my paths to fusing what I'm trying to do. Cat, stop getting in the way. Now I can't see. Gosh darn it, Cat. Why do you have to be so annoying? Don't you dare go keyboard cat on me. Okay, so where's Kinki?
Are you sure?
And then we need an Erithus.
Are you sure? Oh, all right. Are you sure?
Oh, actually, let's do might, focus.
Are you sure?
Yep. Okay. Also, the last Rider boss fight had demons using debilitate, so
Alright.
that's fun. I'll have to get that at some point. So, okay, so now that we have Kinky, we can make Squeaky by fusing another Erithus with it.
Oh. Oh.
It sounds so much like Kinky.
Are you sure?
Kinky. I'm trying not to say Kinky all the time, but like it sounds so much like it.
alright.
Gosh dang it. Okay, might. Sure, why not?
Are you sure?
And so now if I fuse this with a Cerberus, which I already have made before, and I can just pull out the compendium, I should be able to get a Tropus.
All right. Oh. Are you sure? Oh. All right.
Yeah. Let's do. Yeah, it starts out with the Geozyne, Xandine, and Bufadine. So let's give it Ice Boost. Because why not? It's already got. Should I give it? Well, let's give it Mazandine. That makes sense. I guess we'll give it Tarukaja. That's
Are
fine.
you sure?
Okay. That should be good.
All right.
So let's pop over to the prison then. Is it this one? Kabuchiko prison? I think it was. Early and often. It's kind of annoying that there's a animation for saving, but oh well. Yeah, it should be this prison. So, okay. Let's poke our nose around. That's the exit out of here. Okay. Right. I wonder if we have to do puzzles and stuff again. I don't think so. Probably not. I think we should have to go upstairs, right? Yeah. Looks like I can just walk upstairs and do it. and fight him. Okay, that works out a lot easier. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay. Oh, right. I should take somebody out and put in... Yeah. Put in a Tropus. And then it needs a couple of levels so it can learn the boost skills, so... Just do that a little bit. Okay. Juice her up a little bit. While we run over there. Nice. Okay. I mean, you can probably jump into the mirror realm, but I'm not sure if you have to, question mark. I guess we'll find out here in a minute. Okay, that should be good. Luckily, electric and force boost were the first two that she got, so... Alright, let's save a minute, and then... Boss should be right ahead. And then maybe we'll make Black Frost, because Black Frost is pretty good. Or maybe I'll wait to do that, like, off-stream. Then I can give it a bunch of good skills or something, maybe. Decisions. Either way, let's go kill it a minute. Oh. Did I not open up this door when I went through last time? Okay. I guess we'll have to use this spirit stuff, I guess, a minute. Right, because I just TP'd out. Okay. Ah, unfortunate. Okay, so... I guess let's just hop downstairs a minute. Then we'll hop into the other realm a minute. I did beat her already. Oh, it's no longer working? Okay, well then how am I supposed to get upstairs? Yeah, she wasn't too much of an issue because I had prepared beforehand, so. Right now we're trying to find our way over to Black Frost so we can beat him up too. But there is a bit of a problem. I'm wondering if it's possible, question mark? Actually, okay, so we might have to go around. And walk through. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, it looks like there might be another route on the map. We'll go and take a look. Boy, everything around here is weak to fire. I was like really hoping that you don't accidentally get locked out of certain things because you didn't open up a gate when you were in here last. That would be sad, but also something I could see happening on PS2 RPG like this. Never went in here, apparently. Also, no reason to, apparently. Oh. Didn't realize she had retaliate. Oh well. How are you doing today, Duncan? How's life over there? Okay, so over and around. Okay. So let's heal up. We'll save. And then we'll head over there a minute. Ah, yeah, that sucks, yeah. Yep. Yeah, these last few bosses have been, like, really harsh on the physical build. Like, a lot of times, recently, in boss fights, I've just had Demi Fiend either use items or just pass his turn, which isn't the worst thing, but like, yeah. Oh, remind me to turn on cat cam after this, by the way. I'll hail the hee-ho! Feast your eyes on me, the abominable Black Frost. I'm heliciously evil. They call me the Emperor of Kabuchiko. Don't like it? Then blow it out your hee-ho. The world belongs to me, the mighty Emperor. Hee-ho! How was that? Did I scare you, ho? Yes. Well, he freaking ho! I'm finally as cool as the king. But cool's not enough. An emperor needs to be cold. No mercy, ho! Well, time to send you to free Dry's corpse to hell. Maybe you'll thaw out once you're there, ho. Now bow down to the Bufu Master. They did Christian, I guess? Well, that's a good start. Yeah, bye, Odin. I guess we can bring him back a minute. It's not a big deal. Oh, okay. Yeah. See if I can get owned back here. Ah, gosh dang it, Odin. Is Odin weak to dark attacks? Is that what it is? Oh, shoot. Okay, yeah, what do I have? I must have something. I mean, I could bring out... I know that, like, Patine avoids dark attacks, but he's, like, all physical based. Alright, I guess we'll just bring in Barong for now. And he can just debuff her and buff. Fine. Hey, Avenger still works. I guess he just resists physical, doesn't he? Yeah, it's too bad because Odin also, like, nulls ice, so I was hoping to protect on that front with Odin, but did not work out that way. Yeah. All bosses in SMT and Persona games always void or block instant killing skills, which it's a bit of a shame. There's actually one exception I'm aware of in P3 Fez, but that's only because of a weird interaction you can have. Because of you can get fear on a boss. So okay, so in Persona 3 Fez there's a duo boss where one just does normal attacks, and then the other one will spin a wheel that has different effects, like causing ailments for either you or themselves, like their party or whatever. One of those ailments is fear, so if you get fear on the boss through roulette and then use, the skill that kills any enemies that are afraid, you can insta-kill that one boss. It's a very niche thing, and it's not super necessary for that boss. It's not too bad of a boss usually. I mean, it's luck-based, so it can get pretty bad, but... Huh. I can heal himself. Okay. I wish I could check what the statuses are of demons when I'm trying to summon them, but I don't think there's that functionality, unfortunately. Yeah, you can get the timing down so that you always land on what you want to land on. Takes a couple of tries, but like once you figure it out, it's fine. Yeah, the Fortune Street boss fight, yep. What feature? Sorry, I'm not sure what feature you're talking about. Oh, yeah, right, summon. Okay, yeah. No, I get you, yep. Yeah, that'll be nice, I guess, when I get to those games, but it's unfortunately absent here. Gotcha, yeah. Makes sense. Oh, nice. I just got the achievement for dealing over 999 damage in one blow. Nice. Why do you interfere with my evil master plan, ho? All I wanted was to be like the legendary King Frost. Horrifying, yet loved by all. Why must that be so hard? Cute crap. Son of a hee-ho. Oh, I think I may be liquefying. Oh, is that where Jack Sexo comes from? Because there's that model of him without the cap on. Is that seriously where it comes from? 3DS has too many screens. I agree. The third one was a little redundant. Black Frost melted. You obtained the Magatama scene. Gosh dang it. Now I know where that comes from. I've seen that, like, meme around. The Jack Sexo meme or whatever. Okay. Sorry, cat wanted out. Anyway, at least we got a new Magatama out of it. And we can now make a Black Frost if we wanted to. I think we can. I think he's like a level 67 demon, so I think we can do that. So we got... Satan. Imparts special magic. Null's dark, but is weak to light. That's fine. What does it mean by special magic, I wonder? It's funny how it, like, brings all vitality, agility, and luck all up to an even amount. That's funny. Well, whatever it is, it's clearly magic-based, so I'm probably not going to use it for a while. I mean, it's nice that Null's dark and stuff, like... Yeah. I don't know, I'd rather keep stuff like this, which is, like, going to get rid of stun and bind for me. I wish I still had, like, absorb or null force or something, so I could use, Gaia some more, but is what it is, I guess. Not the end of the world. Doing decent on maxing out the Magatama. I guess probably... I don't know, like... How much is too much, right? Because, like, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about it. Just try and make some more progress today, so it's not too bad if I decide to, like, go to level 90 or whatever. I mean, we're getting up there. I'm almost level 70, right? Yeah. So, anyway. Alright, so what's next? I definitely gotta make Black Frost, at least by next week. Kinda want to do it off stream so I can mess around and, like, get some good skills on him, but... Okay. Now we have to head back over to Asakusa, apparently. I've started using a guide a little bit, by the way, just so we can keep things moving. I hope that's okay. Also, because this game is not clear sometimes on what the heck you're supposed to be doing. Like, okay, it makes sense. Like, oh, go see what's up with Gozu Tenno. That makes sense. Okay. Now go find this random one NPC that'll tell you on the first floor, that'll tell you that you should head over to this prison you've already cleared out. Okay, you go over there, do that. Now what? Guess go back to Asakusa. I know. The game does have a little bit of a thing where it's like, because there's like nobody to talk to or nobody to help guide you, which is very intentional, but sometimes that like means you know, don't know where the heck or what you're supposed to be doing.
Can't believe what happened in Ikebukuro. Gozu Tenno's back in action now, huh? Hope that won't create any more problems. Bet you're wondering how I know about it already. Well, nothing escapes me now. I can learn anything with the power of Amala, just by using this terminal. For example, here's what's going on right now in the Vortex world. Hikawa's on his way to the Diet Building in search of Magatsuhi. Some girl has inherited the power of Gozu Tenno. There's an abandoned temple where a ton of Magatsuhi lies forgotten. Mannequins are gathered in Mifune Shiro, demanding their own reason. And... that's all you really need to know. See, I'm done playing investigator. No one knows more about the Vortex world than I do. That's why I should be the one recreating it. No one else has the right. Not Hikawa, not your teacher, not even you.
I alone hold the knowledge to improve this world, along with everything in existence. It's him. You should be dead, damn it. I won't let you have the power of Amala. Shit! He's pulling me in!
Well. Oh, yeah, fine. Let's go after him.
You again.
I could say the same to you.
Is there a reason you're here?
Yeah, he deserves it, yeah. Oh, yeah, I didn't trust him from the start. How's it going, Ollie?
It's not to see me, is it? Oh, wait. It's probably because you're worried about your power, huh?
I want to see how you were doing. After all, you were supposed to be dead.
Wow. Awful kind of you, man. I'm just about ready to perform the ceremony and summon the god of mystery. If you want to help out, come to Amala Temple with me. It's just down this passageway. That bastard will be there too. Anyway, don't keep me waiting.
Oh, this guy again. What to do? Thinking. Odin's still dead. I'll have to fix that after this, I guess. Oh, Soul of Spider-Man. Semi-Fiend being the next Blaze Blue game? I don't know. It'd be kind of a fun crossover thing. Although I'm not sure, like, how you would design a moveset for him. Oh, I see. They're all gonna suicide themselves, aren't they? Okay. Okay, I want a Tog. I mean, we have Barong. I don't know. I'm not sure, like, what you would design his moveset around, right? Because he's such a flexible character. And he's, like, kind of just a player insert for the most part. You know? Like, even when you're designing, like, the Persona 4 Golden... Yeah. Persona 4 Golden, like... MC for the fighting game that they made. Like... You still have, like, his signature persona, right, that you can pull off, that you can pull from. You also have, like, I guess mostly that, but like mostly just that. But like for Demi-Fiend, it's not like he has a signature demon that he always uses. He doesn't have any signature skills besides his punch that he always uses. So it's kind of like, where do you start with a character like that? Like, it's a kind of just a blank canvas, for better or for worse. Okay. Nice. Interesting. Kind of makes sense for a final boss, though, because then you can, like, have him summon a bunch of stuff. Kind of like the DLC fights for Persona 5 Royal, where you have the P3 and P4 protagonists, and they use a bunch of different personas. That made sense. That was cool. But, like, I'm not sure how you translate stuff like that into... Maybe you can summon Pixie? Yeah, Pixie wouldn't be a bad option. Is a Pixie in SMT 5 after all? Interesting. Oh, is he like a optional fight then? In SMT 5? That's interesting. I think I might play SMT 5. Like, that'll probably be the next mainline SMT game I play, just because I own that one. Oh, he's in Digital Devil Saga as well? The guy gets around. DLC, unfortunately? Nah, okay. No, if I enjoy the game, I can still get the DLC. It's not a big deal. Nice. Another level for Demi-Fiend. Probably agility, right? Yeah, we'll put another point into agility, that's fine. Gotcha. I do want to play Digital Devil Story, I think. I think I'm right. That's the one where they kind of like fuse or turn into demons, right? Like if there's a whole party and stuff. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Tempest, medium physical damage to all foes. I don't want to get rid of anything for that. Like it would have to be something like fairly higher level. Yeah, you can get to music. Nice. Okay, DLC boss. Yeah, I think, yeah, I guess if I enjoy SMT 5, which I probably will, I'll get the DLC, right? That's not a big deal. Let me revive Odin while I'm remembering, and we should probably have him on the team because he's pretty good. Although Baron got more use than I thought he would. Yeah, this overworld music from SMT4 is pretty good, actually. Digital Saga is the PS2 game, Story is the Famicom game? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to play some of that older stuff. I don't know if I'll go all the way back to, like, PS1 a ton, but, like, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's weird how, like, so many JRPGs on the DS have, like, such a good soundtrack. Well, I guess that was 3DS, wasn't it? Like, DS and 3DS, like, some of them have a really good soundtrack, but they're just kind of, like, stuck on the DS sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, we turned it on to make the Amala dungeon a bit more interesting, and then it only works in the overworld. This is a cool area. I like the reflection thing. And how you can kind of, like, see through the walls. That's fun. Gotcha. Like, people always talk about, you know, Gen 5 music, you know. I accidentally locked myself.
What prompted you to come this far?
Yeah, we could turn it back off. It's not a big deal. Did I accidentally get myself into his ending, by the way? I don't think I did.
I'm done playing guessing games.
I don't think I did.
With you and everyone else.
I think I kind of passed that
If
point
you're
to be.
here to support Musubi, then I have the perfect job for you. Head in through that door and we'll talk.
The Devil Survivor 2 anime is good. That's good. You know, in case I just accidentally got myself into an ending, I'm gonna do a second save here. I don't think I did? Question mark? But yeah. Super Famicom or PS1 Megatem games. Game Boy maybe, but never the Famicom. They're too hard and have no automap features. Yeah, I don't want to go super far back. Like, I think I'll probably go back to, like, PS2, maybe PS1, but, like, I don't want to go, like, super far back, you know? I don't know. Just think it wouldn't be super fun. Like, I'll play through older RPGs, but, like, some of them... Oh, boy. Yeah, they're real, really something. I've been reading the guide for Freedom Trending. Yeah, just so I can figure out where all the fiends are, mostly. And also, there was a question earlier where you, you know, talk to your teacher again. And, you know, she gets possessed by her god. And there were a couple of questions there. Sorry, thinking. That I wanted to make sure I got the answers right, so I looked up that. Kind of interested in playing Soul Hackers? Yeah. Soul Hackers seems kind of interesting. I don't know. I've heard mixed things about Soul Hackers 2. I think I own Soul Hackers 1 at least on Steam, so...
And there's a crap load of Magatsuhi stored inside. The only caveat is, there are 3 powerful demons in the way. So, my question is, you feel like beating them up? It sure would make life easier for me.
I'm not sure if I got myself into an ending with this guy. I don't know if he's just using me or if I'm in an ending with him or not. Yeah. This just happens. Okay, I'm just being paranoid because I don't want to get into, like, the wrong ending, you know? I'm just getting a little paranoid. I don't want to get into the wrong ending. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess I'll have to give it a try sometime, probably, right? But, like, there's plenty of other games to play first. Ah, that's annoying. What are these things weak to? How do you guys feel about fire? Okay, you're neutral to fire. Neutral to physical. Nice crit. Although we missed, so... What about ice? How do you feel about ice? Yeah. Chikai head crushing bit? No, I don't think so. The last time I saw a Chikai, she was like doing her Resident Evil transformation where she gets the big arm and everything. You're such a big fan of first-person dungeon crawling, aren't you, Lorenzo? It's not a bad thing, it's just kind of funny. guess so. I don't know. I feel like immersion gets tossed around a lot, like, by people, but I don't know. Okay. Cyber sleuth. That was a good move, dude. Yeah, that was a great use of your turn there. Yeah, I do have Digimon Cyber Sleuth. I do want to play that game sometime this year, I think. I don't know. There's a lot of good games to play. Never gonna run out of RPGs, that's for sure. Maybe we'll start running out of good RPGs at some point, and then we can go back and play the good RPGs again, but we're definitely never gonna run out of RPGs, that's for sure. Left? Yeah, I see it. I do want to try some of the Digimon games and stuff like that, but yeah, I guess we'll give Cyber Sleuth a try. I've heard good things. I also see like Digimon Survivor or Survival or whatever on like shelves and stuff too, and I wonder if that's any good? Question mark. I haven't heard anything about it, but I haven't heard too much about Cyber Sleuth outside of like stuff I've looked up, so I don't know. Oh gosh, I think these things are weak to fire, right? If I remember correctly, yeah. Because I had one of those around for a while. I think he's still in the party, technically, actually. Oh. I've been bamboozled! Oh well. Okay. Go ahead and save a minute. Yeah, no, the Digimon style of like monster training always seemed interesting to me because it's kind of like somewhere between. It's definitely its own thing, right? Because it's not like Pokemon. Like, it's kind of like Pokemon, right? Because you do have evolutions, but, like, they're not permanent, and you can, like, basically regress to keep stats or skills, and, like, then go down another tree of evolution, and there's, like, different evolutions you can do. It's pretty interesting, like, as a concept. I wanted to say it's somewhere between SMT and Pokemon, and that's a little disingenuous. It's definitely its own thing. I think in terms of, like, how you build your monsters or whatever, I think it's probably somewhere in the middle. Where it's like, yeah, it's Pokemon, kind of, but... Yeah, I know about Demikids, but, like, yeah, it's kind of... like Pokemon in that they evolve, but it's got more flexibility, so it's a bit like SMT in that way. Interesting. Yeah, again, I've never played a like proper Digimon game. I tried one on the DS, but apparently all the Digimon fans are like, that one is terrible, so. Yeah, I know, Demi-Kids is SMT. I think they've got like a proper like SMT name in the original Japanese. It's just for the American release they called them Demi-Kids. I've tried them a little bit. Like I got into like the first like 10, 20 minutes or so on a car ride a couple of times. I just can never get past that because the UI sucks so much. Demi-Kids is not an RTS game. What? SMT style. Oh, you're talking about Digimon Survive? Okay. Yeah, I don't know about Digimon Survive. I've just seen it like on store shelves, so I don't know anything about it really. Yeah, I've tried, like I said, one of the DS games, but apparently those are pretty bad, like from a overworld perspective and just like how grindy they are. So, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, no, not for you, dude. Ah, that's unfortunate. Unfortunate for you. Haha. Oh. All right, see you, Duncan. Hope you enjoy your meal. You see that I've gotten me kind of hungry now. Digimon, okay, Digimon Survive has. Okay. Yeah, I know like Digimons like have, like there are dark versions of Digimon or whatever as well for some of them. So I don't know like all that, but yeah, I don't know. Sounds kind of interesting for sure, right? And also, like, I want to try some of the newer Pokemon games, like Arceus and stuff, because I kind of fell off on Pokemon after a while. Because I played and I own, like, a copy of every Pokemon generation up through the 3DS era. And then, like, I kind of got out of it after that because Sword and Shield is not a product I am willing to pay for. And then... I hate the quote-unquote like remake of the Diamond and Pearl games. So I could do a whole rant. I've seriously considered doing a whole like making the whole like Pokemon rant, because I've done the Pokemon rant so many times at this point. Like I should just make a video out of it and be done with it. But it's like gonna be the same stupid stuff everybody says. Like, yeah, it's just, I mean, maybe my most controversial take with like the Pokemon thing is I think that they probably shouldn't have gone full 3D with their games. I feel like they should have stuck with the 2D sprite art and everything and continued pushing things in that direction and like use the extra real estate space of the like Switch and like a full 16:9 ratio to like really push big and beautiful pixel art. Yeah, true. And like they didn't even, there are bugs in the Diamond and Pearl games that were fixed in the Pokemon Platinum release. Like what the heck? How stupid are you to leave in bugs like that? And like the graphics are, like the art style is so not great. Like I kind of see what they were going for, because like the Link's Awakening remake looks pretty good. It's got kind of a similar style for its characters, but the like, no, it doesn't look good. I think one of the problems that Pokemon has a lot with the 3D environments, and why I think part of the reason why I think they should have stuck with 2D is just like scale. Like the scale of things, it didn't feel off when you were playing, you know, in 2D, but now that you're in like a 3D environment, the scale of like buildings and stuff feels really weird and off. Anyway. Where we'll get more Legend of Zelda games in that Breath of the Wild style? I guess we'll see. I don't think we're gonna get another new Zelda game until the Switch 2 or whatever comes out, I think. Maybe they'll do like a port of the HD versions of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess over to the Switch in like the next year or so here, because, you know, they're planning on releasing a new console. It's probably going to be backwards compatible with Switch, but like either they'll put it out on Switch or Switch 2 probably, or port over the HD versions of those games from the Wii U, so they're not trapped there, which they currently are, you know. And then, but yeah, I'm not sure. I know people are worried though, like that all we're gonna get is like Breath of the Wild stuff. Like they want some of the more traditional Zelda stuff as well, which I think is fair. Although it's hard to tell that to Nintendo when they're literally printing money with Breath of the Wild. Personally, I kind of like... Oh, you're talking about the style of the game, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about, I think that Breath of the Wild is a lot of fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit. I actually, like, haven't played all the way through Tears of the Kingdom. I started it, but it felt like, I don't know. I just kind of fell off of it. It felt too much like Breath of the Wild, if that makes sense, so. That's fair. Yeah. Listen, I like a lot of things about Persona 5. The writing is not one of them. Like, the character writing, generally speaking, is not one of them. Although, the stuff added with Royal is pretty good, so I have a little bit of hope there, since the person who did, like, the extra writing stuff for Royal seems to be working on Persona 6, whenever that comes out. So I have a little bit of hope there, but, you know, we'll see how that goes, I guess. Yeah, yeah. Although the new Atlas, like, fantasy RPG looks pretty interesting. The one that they gave us a bit more details on at, what was that? Like, whatever announced. Was that the Game Awards? I think that was at the Game Awards, right? Where they gave us some new footage and, like, stuff of that fantasy RPG that Atlas is making. Okay, let's do. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh, my internet just completely cut out there for a sec. I don't even know why. I love living where I live. Okay, well. Anyway, where were we? Shoot, I can't even remember. Well, let's kill these guys at least. Let me skip the Shoot, I was in the middle of a thought, too. Yeah. Yes, that's the nice. So when people always say, like, you know, oh, gaming is dead or whatever, or like gaming sucks now, I'm always like, not. I don't know. I don't get it, I guess, because it's like, for me, I just play older stuff a lot. I don't know. I guess it would be different if, like, I was looking for a good, like, online experience or whatever. But I'm not looking for that really, so. Falcom, because they made their decision based on greed, so they can't even afford to make those decisions. Like the latest saga of Trails hired the voice of Fujo, but Legend of Saga having the least voice acting in Trails because it cut into the majority of their voice acting budget. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess it's kind of like that star power kind of thing where you like get on somebody who's really notable to give your like movie or your game or whatever some oomph. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. I'm actually planning on playing one of the Trails games for the first time, probably sometime later this year. We'll see. Between that and Digimon and everything, I don't know, man. Like I said, there's too many good games. Gotcha. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I've heard that the later Trails games are not great. Question mark? That's what I've heard on the grapevine. Because I was looking at playing one of them, like, in the next year or so here. And everybody's like, yeah, don't play the newer ones, start with the older ones and or whatever. But they get kind of bad. I was like, okay, well, if they get bad, then I'll just not play those, I guess, you know? Offensively bad? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, so I'll probably just, like, play some of the older ones and then just be happy with that and just, like, move on with my life. Probably what I'll do. Okay, I think I've got most of this. It'll probably be like the last teleport I do is finally like the right one, right? But, you know, I'll play like Trails into the Sky or whatever. That stuff. Play the good ones, just skip the bad ones. Oh boy, an attract pipe. I guess I'll use it. Save myself some MP from a Riborama. Or I can just sell it, I guess. Oh yeah, I've heard that too. I don't remember if that was you who said that before. I don't remember if we've are having the exact same conversation as before. But I remember while doing the pachinko puzzle, somebody was making the exact same comment of like complaining about like how they tried to redeem all the villains and everything. Who knows? Maybe we're just like going around in circles having the exact same conversation we had like 2 weeks ago. Who knows? Sure. Probably won't get to that, so. Yeah, I probably won't get to the latest one ever, so. Sure, I'll take some fun spoilers while I try and walk around in circles. My goodness. It's worth this than Sabrina's gym. Oh, finally. Okay. There we go. Ooh, music changed. Oh gosh. Oh, hey. Ah. Yeah, it's weird. That's just weird. It's like, what? Why do I feel sorry? Literal arsonist. I'm sorry you were bullied as a child. Yeah, despite what video game writers think, sometimes getting bullied as a child does not excuse everything that people do. Just because you were bullied once does not make it okay. It tells you the reason, but it does not make things okay. Yeah, that's just ridiculous. Yeah. I know, there's a right way to redeem a villain, and there's a wrong way to do it, for sure. Hello, Le Pere. That is a long name. How's it going? I'll just stick with Le Pere if that's fine. Hate the concept of a warrior suicide because it's... Yeah. Yeah, if you want to do that kind of thing, you gotta kind of portray it as, like, misguided or whatever. Is the game with Dante? Yes, this is the game with Dante. Although we probably won't get to that today, since he's like in the final dungeon. You fight him like once towards the start of the game, and then like he shows up like in like the last dungeon. But like he's a really powerful character when he joins your party, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. But yeah, this is the one with featuring Dante from Devil May Cry meme. that's where this is the game where that comes from. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta try the Fire Emblem games too. I think I'll try some of the newer ones though, because I'm just not a huge fan of like the idea of permadeath, because I feel like if I play a game with permadeath, I know that I'm just gonna have to reload the save a ton, because I don't want anybody to die. So, sure, go ahead. Why is this stoma no longer working? Why have we decided that this is a thing where just a stoma does no longer work? Nice. Crit. The stoma should be up, right? Yeah. Maybe it only works on demons below a certain level of, like, your level or something? Kind of like how repels work, I guess, but... Doesn't seem to work on, like, pixie, like, the fairies and stuff for whatever reason. I don't know. I should, heal the MC a minute. Use up some of these life stones. Well, here's hoping we get something good out of the chest. But doesn't affect anything on the plot other than just who your guest party is for one segment of the game. You can even choose to kill some bosses and it doesn't change anything because they resurrect like nothing happened. None of the choices are remotely morally questionable. Wonderful. Ah yes, the illusion of choice in video games. Somebody could make a game on that. I mean, somebody did. It's called The Stanley Parable. But yes. Stanley Parable is such a good game. I remember enjoying it quite a bit when it first came out. I'm looking forward to the remake of Presentable Liberty, too. I don't think that's the same studio question mark, but, like, same kind of thing, I guess. Another very artsy game, but, like, a fun one. At least, I think so. Gotcha. Nice. Chakra pot, that's pretty good. Okay, I think I came out of that door, so let's try going in this one, I guess. Yeah, if you can't, like, you can't have a morally ambiguous anti-hero if he never does anything morally ambiguous. I wonder what if there's like an actual gimmick of this, or if it's just like literally just trial and error. So far, it just feels like trial and error, but... He will work with anyone to survive, but his business is failing because he will take candy instead of money. Ha! The subordinates handle the hiring process, and he's not allowed to say no. As side quests are no different from the incredibly altruistic side quests from the older games, he will kill when necessary, but when he does kill, it's portrayed as either 100% right to do so, like a mercy killing, or he feels bad when killing the clearly horrible people with hands caked in blood. Yeah. Yeah, it just kind of sucks. Yeah, I get it. I understand why people have issues with those games, if it's really that bad. I don't know. I say if it's really that bad just because, like, you know, people say things on the internet. And, like, sometimes, you know, you play something for yourself and it's like, yeah, that was bad. So I'm guessing he's lightning based, right? Okay, so gotcha. Ouch. Hey. Thanks for the heal, dude. Okay. Oh boy. All right, go for it. Oh. I see. Right. Yeah. Oh, sure, you can have your gory deaths, but we're not gonna let it mean anything. People would get sad if characters died. And if they're sad, they might not buy the next game. I mean, you can do fun stuff with time travel in an RPG, like, you know, Chrono Trigger, right? But, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, age gap things are always a little, Japan has a bad habit of doing that. Or Japanese media, rather, does. Okay. Now we just gotta finish off these guys, and we should be good. Oh, they'll revive the big guy if I don't kill them at the same time, I see. Makes sense. Okay. Yeah, well, is what it is, I guess. You're entitled to your own opinion. That was pretty good. That's the protagonist of Tales of Vesperia, right? I enjoyed Tales of Vesperia, for the most part. I kind of rushed it towards the end, so that wasn't kind of fun. Because I just wanted it to be over with, so like the last 2 streams of it were like 10 hours or whatever. But, I don't know. I overall enjoyed it pretty well. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think Yuri was all that edgy either. I enjoyed the character overall. Nice, okay. Ooh. Oh, we leveled up again, nice. Was not expecting that. Yeah. I guess let's pump another point into, agility. What's Javelin Rain? Physical damage to all foes may inflict me. Nice. Owen leveled up too. Nice! Vitality Incense. Nice, nice. Take it. And I got a new Magatama? Dang, okay. Okay, so that's one pyramid done. How are we doing on time? We're about halfway through. Okay. Hey, Union. How's it going? Yeah. Okay, we'll try and get through this dungeon then. We've got 2 more pyramids left, and we've still got 2 hours, so we should...
One down already? Damn, that was quick. So this is the power of the Demi-Fiend. I'm almost jealous.
So what's the new Magatama I got? Was it this one, Adama? I think so. Okay, repels electricity weak to force. Nope, we've still got 2 more pyramids to go through, Green. And I don't know if we even get to kill him or not. I should probably plug in my phone. A sec. Nice. Yeah, maybe I'll have to check out the demo. See if that's something I should play a little bit. Maybe watch a trailer or something. Okay, so left or right here? I don't see either of them opening. Maybe if I get close to one. Nope. Okay. I probably should have healed or something, huh? How are we doing on stuff? Everybody's fine. Okay. Oh yeah, wasn't somebody asking if Demi-Fiend should be like a character in a Grand Blue game or something? Wasn't that something somebody mentioned? Welcome back. Lorenzo, where have you been? The internet did go down, but I got that figured out within like 2 or 3 minutes. I just swapped over to a different internet source. My phone's hotspot. So that's why I said I had to plug my phone in, because if that runs out of battery, then yeah, the internet cuts out again. Well, we still okay. So we're at level 71. It's pretty good. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to just go full level 99 because I feel like we're probably going to finish the game next week. No. Somebody was like asking if I thought that like Demi-Fiend should be like a character in like I think Grand Blue or something. Yeah, I just wasn't sure like how you would like do any sort of like fighting style for Demi-Fiend, since it's such a malleable character and it's like such a self-insert. Like there's not like a lot of personality to draw from or anything. Oh yeah, speaking of characters, did you guys see that what was it? Something Fulgur, the spy lady, the lady from that spy anime that's been pretty popular. They put her in like a fighting game, but they did a horrible job at it. Like it's just a skin and it doesn't look very good. And at the same time, Capcom has recently like started adding posthumously like DRM to some of their games, so you can't mod them. Yeah, they put her in like I think a Capcom fighting game, but like they didn't make like a full character for her, they just made like a really, really bad skin for her. Like her face looks all messed up. And at the same time, they took away mod support through DRM for that and like other games, so people are pretty annoyed with them right now. Yep. Street Fighter 6, yeah, that sounds right. Or not that they didn't take out mod support, it's that they added DRM, which not only like does it mean that mods won't work anymore, but it also means that like a lot of people have been having issues with like frame rate drops and stuff because of it. And the fact that they're adding it after like the game's already been out for a while is very annoying. I like the gradual music build-up in these temple dungeons. That's something I always appreciated for Tartarus in Persona 3, was how, like, the further you got into Tartarus, like, the more layers and stuff were added to the music in there. So too bad you can't recruit those demons. Be nice just for the ability to get extra turns. Oh well. Yeah. It is funny to see people use him though. Like, I think he's kind of low tier, but like it is funny to see like people who are really good at that game completely dunk on people who just normal people with that character. It is a bit of a strange pull though, you're right. I think they can, but it's based on either level or moon phase, yeah. Okay. But they probably don't come with Beast Eye, do they? Or Dragon's Eye. You can probably get it through, like, modding or whatever, but, yeah. I think he's resistant to most magic, isn't he? Yeah, Loki's kind of annoying. Loki. Yeah. Nice, okay. Why isn't Estoma working anymore, I wonder? I wonder if it's because, like, it kind of works how Pokemon Repels work, where if you have to be a higher level than the enemies or whatever. A little bit more. There we go. Hey, a luck incense. Okay, that was kind of worth. How are my stats doing? They're probably pretty good, yeah. Yeah, my magic is, like, bad, but everything else is pretty good. Not the end of the world, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to go up to, like, level 99 and just start working on Magatamas over the next week here. Just because, like, I'm pretty sure next week is going to be, like, you know, the final section of the game. And I don't want to have to do it all on Saturday evening. Oh, gosh. Please, no. Oh, you're kidding me. That's bad. Do we have, like... Do we have a way to get rid of that? I guess just try this. See how many of them we get. Okay, she actually hit quite a few of them. Gonna pass, I guess. Okay, that looks a bit more doable. Oh, okay. All right. Guess we'll finally head upstairs here in a minute. See what's up here. More doors. Well, based off of what's downstairs. Ah. Okay, so these are all closed shut. Okay. I think, anyway. Yeah, would be nice. Wouldn't it be nice? Maybe somebody does. I have Tetraja, which isn't terrible, but yeah, not what we need. Okay, let's see what's over here. Sure, what could go wrong? I'm guessing that opens up the doors downstairs. Yeah. Was there any doors I wasn't able to open downstairs? I don't think there was. Yeah, Murphy's Law. Anything, apparently. Okay. How's it going, Risky? How's Persona 5 Strikers going for you? Yeah, for sure. Only a couple more weeks. I gotta hurry up and finish this game, actually. I think we'll probably finish it next week, question mark? Maybe we'll have like a weekend in between. There's if so, there's an RPG called Jack Move that I'm kind of interested in playing. That's like 7 to 10 hours, so. Nice. Yeah, that's a pretty fun game. Gosh, I kind of want to play it again. I'll probably get back around to it. I haven't fully played through the hard mode difficulty that's only available on New Game Plus. Maybe I should go and do that sometime, but also, like, it's pretty hard. And, like, it's been a minute since I've played the game, so I'm probably out of practice. I mean, I have 100% achievements, so I guess the only real thing worth going through is for New Game Plus is probably the ability to fight the proper Reaper fight at the end of the game again. Oh yeah, for sure. It's definitely a fun game. only Persona 5 Tactica was as good as that game. Oh yeah, for sure. Would be fun. Yeah, especially if it still had that same level of quality. I think you could probably swing it for the P4 cast. Have a similar idea where they have to go and solve a mystery somewhere else. Maybe they're a few years older now and they use their like fighting game designs or whatever. That'd be fun. I could see that. Although if it was P3, it would be fun to mess around with Aegis and stuff in like a more action setting. Although, knock on wood, they've been putting some of the weird mobile games, like flip phone mobile games, onto Steam recently. Mostly only in the original Japanese. Like, there was a mobile version of like Persona 1 that was on like Japanese flip phones that they recently put on Steam. So maybe we'll get the Persona 3 Aegis flip phone game on Steam at some point. That'd be kind of fun. Be cool. There's not much to it. It's mostly just a, you know, mobile game on a flip phone. Kind of a spin-off thing, but it'd be cool to see in its like entirety. Because you can find like stuff about it, but it's like one of those things where, you know, you can't find a ton about it. Gotcha. But yeah, I was just saying that because that one came out, it would be like interesting if another one came out. Hey, Lee-san. How's it going? G-Mode Archives, yeah. Maybe less stealth due to not being entirely Persona 5, but the gameplay itself is good enough for the whole stylus platforming elements could stay. Yeah. I don't think stealth was ever core to the Persona 5 experience, for better or for worse. Like, I mean, it kind of was, but like after a certain point, with all the buffs you got from like social links, you didn't need to worry about like being stealthy in those games. Okay, that'd be kind of fun to check out, I guess. Especially with Reload coming out soon. If it does get like a translation patch for the that game, I'd definitely be interested in checking it out. Mm-hmm. I don't know, this dungeon is kind of neat, but also like a lot of the puzzles are just kind of trial and error, which is kind of annoying. Hello? There it goes. I would like to ascend, please. Need those P2 remakes for real? It would be nice, but like, I've played Persona 2, both of them. They're good, but I'm not sure how you would translate that over to like a modern RPG flavor. Like, the stories are pretty good, but like, the gameplay like would need a complete overhaul, I think. I don't know. I feel like if they were going to remake them, they would probably remake them in the combat style of, like, you know, Persona or SMT or something, you know? So, did any of these other ones have a cracked floor that we can jump down onto, or was that a no? This one doesn't. I think also one of these. Yeah, it was a damage pit. So it's that one. Okay. Try and remember that. Yeah, this one's also got a cracked floor. Okay. Also, like, obviously, like, the biggest problem with trying to, like, remake Persona 2, especially Eternal Punishment, is just, like, how do you get around the fact that Mr. Bad German Man is, like, one of the main characters? You know, like, could they even get away with that anymore? I don't know if they can get away with that anymore. Like, I think for the PSP releases and stuff, like, it was kind of an issue, too. Because isn't it for the because, like, for the original release, it was fine, except for in Germany, where they had to change it. And then in the PSP release, they had to, change it so all regions had the German like version of like getting, you know, putting the sunglasses on him and stuff. Sorry, what floor? Oh, yeah. They got changed that. Yeah, but, like, how do you change that? Like, it's such, like... There's the entire segments of the game are devoted to that guy and, like, his regiment of, like... you know, of surviving, like... military guys. Like, that is, like, a huge aspect of the story of that game. Like... I don't know if they can get away with it, even if they, like, slap sunglasses on them anymore. I just don't know. And it made sense, right? Like, because the whole idea was that there were always, you know, rumors that he, like, fled to some, like, other country in, like, South Africa or South America or whatever, and like just like lived there. But like, so it made sense from like the fact that like the whole game is about like kind of like what people think is real becomes real, and like conspiracy theories and all that stuff. But yeah, man, this is a long battle. Okay. Yeah. Man, why are there so many of them? They do not stop coming. There we go. Please let that be it. Okay. Wow. That was like 3 or 4 battles in a row there. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I know people want remakes of like Persona 2 and Persona 1, but after playing them, I kind of understand why they don't like want to like touch them too much anymore, or like they kind of want to move on from them. But like it would be nice if there was more accessible ways of playing them. I guess Steam would be fine, right? But like also it's pretty easy to emulate the PSP. Let's, you know, you can, you know, the PSP version is fairly accessible nowadays if you have a, you know, just a simple laptop or whatever. I don't know, people have like quibbles with the PSP version, but you can like get it so that you can apply a patch pretty easily that like replaces the music with the original music and stuff for those games for for Persona 1. And then for Persona 2 they give you the option, so. And there's a translation patch for the PSP version of Eternal Punishment now, so. I guess, yeah. I don't know. That would be nice. It would be nice. Yeah, that's the way I ended up playing it too. It's pretty nice too, because like the PSP had the 16:9 ratio, so that works out pretty well on like normal displays and everything. Tetrakarn to win the game. Okay, I think I have Tetrakarn on Quinton. Yeah, I don't think P4 needs a remake. I think it's fine the way it is. I would agree with that. I think Persona 4 Golden is pretty good. And plus it has mod support, you know, so you can just like, if there's like small nitpicks or whatever, like maybe you can get them through mods or whatever. So. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we'd have to be like a good like 20 years on from its release before we start thinking about a remake. But I don't know. It'd be nice if we'd get Persona 6. I'll say that. It's like we're talking about like, oh, remakes of this, remakes of that. How about they release like a new game? Like a new Persona game? That would be nice. I'd like that. That would be fun. Yeah, yeah. For sure. Yeah. I guess you'll have to make it yourself then. Oh, that saved me. Holy cow. Yeah, I guess so. Although, again, mods, you can do that pretty easily. You can backport, and people have backported, like, models, HD models from future games back into, like, 4 and 5. I think some even into Portable last time I looked, but I haven't looked too much into that. Because the last time I played Portable was when it first released, so, on Steam. Yeah, I mean, if they don't have proper dungeons, then that would be disappointing for sure. Hey, there it is. I don't think it should play like Persona 1 and 2. I'm not, no, I think it should be, I think it should, play more like 3 or 4. I think they need to pull back on some of the systems that from 5. Like, there were too many systems in that game. Like, I was looking at my YouTube recommended the other day, and I got a recommended of somebody, like, refusing to pay the ransom for Ryuji and just, like, letting him die, even though it was, like, 50 cents or whatever. And I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot that, like, enemies can take your party members captive in that game. I forgot about that. I forgot that that was even a thing in that game. That never came up once in like any of my time playing the game, and like my 200 hours of playing the game, it never came up. Like, it just never came up. I don't know. I think that game has too many systems that like help the player, and just like too many things to keep track of in general like that. I mean, the style, like graphically and everything, and like the world is like very fleshed out and works very well, but I find that like the gameplay and like the story kind of suffer a little bit. So yeah, I know. I'm just pointing it out as an example of like there's a lot of mechanics in that game that just like don't need to be in there, quite frankly. Yeah, I agree with that. I think that it was very cool to have tangible benefits outside of just being able to fuse new demons, or I guess personas, you know. Outside of that, like being able to like have more tangible benefits for working on social links was good. But yeah, it shouldn't have been as overpowered as it was. Haven't played it since I can't afford it, but it's way too easy. Which one? SMT 5, are you saying? Lorenzo, I'm sorry, but I feel like you should go to... I feel like you're talking about like an SMT game. What you want is an SMT game, not a Persona game, to be frank with you. Like, you want an old school SMT game is what you want. You don't want a new Persona game, if that's what you're saying for Persona 6. Which is fine, but like, Persona is never going to be quite like SMT. That's kind of the whole point. P5 Royal, okay. Yeah, P5 Royal is pretty good. It's not hard, like you say. Not really. I know that Persona 5 Vanilla is a bit harder, but yeah. Yeah. Persona is never gonna be like that again, probably. Like, the first-person dungeon crawling and the, like, level of difficulty that was present in 1 and 2 is probably not gonna be there. I could see them getting closer to, like, 4 and 3 in terms of difficulty, but I don't think they're ever gonna, like, go back to like 1 and 2's levels of difficulty. Like I said, I think you want, what you're asking for there is you're asking for like an old school SMT game, but made new, instead of like a new Persona game. Yeah. I haven't played SMT5, so I can't say too much about how that game is yet. Probably play it sometime later this year. Yeah. Although, speaking of, like, Persona 5 Royal being too easy, I think I'm gonna do it... whatever. I'll say it again, but yeah. Gonna do a challenge run of that game. So we'll see how that goes, I guess. If I make it harder for myself, we'll see how it goes. Probably still going to be pretty easy, but it'll probably require a bit more thought. Some thought. In Persona, it's fun in SMT. I do think it gets a bit ridiculous. I think Persona 4 Golden is the one that gets the most ridiculous in terms of, like, final boss stuff. Just because you have, like, 3 or 4 gods that you kill in that game. Like, the trope of killing gods is, like, an interesting one. But, yeah, it is a trope, and, like, I think it's way overdone in, like, Persona 4 Golden, at least. I would agree with you, Risky, for 3 and 4, actually. I like how the characters bounce off of each other there in 3 and 4. But in 5, I felt like they were kind of disconnected. Like, it was a group centered around Joker rather than a group of friends that had, like, relationships with each other, if that makes sense. At least for me. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I personally enjoy the story of Persona 3 quite a bit, and it looks like they're going to flesh it out a good amount. Like, I think the most undercooked part of Persona 3 story is probably, like, the main antagonist, quote-unquote, Strega, and it looks like they're trying to give them a little bit more airtime to, like, make them make sense and, like, rewrite some of their dialogue so their motivations make a bit more sense, which is good. Because, yeah, it did not make a ton of sense, and I thought they were so stupid towards the end. But, yeah. Listen, what can I say? Hey, listen, it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I wish he didn't leave the party, but he's a pretty cool, like, character and, like, party member. I wish he didn't leave the party, but it is what it is. I guess so. It'd be interesting if they brought at least the butterfly guy back. I mean, there is always some psychological elements in Persona games. Just because, like, they're the manifestations of somebody's psyche and all that, but, yeah. Maniac mode? Sorry, which game were you struggling through with Maniac mode? Okay, 2 out of 3 down. 1 more pyramid. I think SMT 3. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm playing on hard, right? Yeah. Persona 3 Portable? Okay. I forgot that Persona 3 Portable had Maniac as a difficulty. Yeah, Persona 3 can get a little hard. At this point, I can kind of break it over my knee. I was joking about that yesterday, about how between knowing as much as I do about Persona 3 and Persona 5, I'm probably going to break Persona 3 Reload over my knee pretty easily. Especially if they haven't, like, changed the balancing, so, like, certain strats don't work as much, but I do hope, Actually, you know what I should try? I should see if the strength fortune thing still works, where you can insta-kill that one boss. I should see if that still works when I play through the game. See if they patch that out or whatever. But yeah, Persona 3 Fez, like the main campaign of Persona 3 can get a little challenging at certain points. Mostly in the early and mid game, and then some of the extra content, like the extra dungeon that unlocks, and obviously Elizabeth. But Persona 3, like the answer is actually fairly difficult. Like, its bosses are kind of almost SMT styled, where you're kind of designed to lose to them once. You don't have social links, so you don't get any free XP when fusing a new persona. It's more like an SMT game, I guess, in that sense, because you don't have like any of the social links. It's like a lot of gameplay for a little bit of story. Overall, not a huge fan of it, but I kind of rushed through it as well. Like the last boss fight of that section of that thing took like literal hours because I was under leveled at the time because I just wanted to get through it. I think I was literally playing like in the last 3 days of playing that game, I clocked in like 60 hours or something. Like I was grinding my butt off trying to keep up with that game and like just get through it because I did it right after I finished Persona 3 Fez, so I just kind of wanted to be done for like the main campaign, I guess I should say. So, and it was also during like, you know, 2020 when I had no time to do nothing but like, you know, sit and like play a game for like 10 or 12 hours a day or whatever. So, for better or for worse. I'm glad it was Persona 3 Fez out of all the games it could have been that took up that amount of time, and it wasn't something like, I don't know, like a MMO or something, just because like, you know, those games never end, but, you know. Anyway, I'm glad it was Persona 3 Fez out of all games that I spent all that time on, but yeah. Anyway. Yeah, I kind of want to go back to Persona 3 Portable at some point. If nothing else, the modding scene for that should be, like, something I should check out. Because, like, it wasn't a thing when I first played through the game, because it was, like, just when it first came out on Steam, so... Don't touch the shadows? Okay. Oh yeah, World of Shadows. Beware the shadows. Okay. That's an interesting gimmick. Nope. Where's the door? Oh, it brought me back here. Okay. Well, don't you look stupid. Oh yeah, when do we get the opportunity to get the Ultimate Pixie, by the way? Because that Titania is still, like, you know, the fused up form of the original Pixie, so I should still be able to get that. Looks like some of the doors closed behind you. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah, the only thing I'm worried about, like, for completing the True Demon ending next week is probably the Kalpas. Just because, like, this is, what, 22 out of 27? So... if we get through this today, it definitely gives us enough time to get through the rest of the dungeons next weekend, but maybe we just do the True Demon ending, like, the weekend after that? I'm not sure. We'll just see how things go next week, I guess. Either way, I've got to get through the main game if I want to get the True Demon ending or the Freedom ending, or both, or whatever, so just keep pushing onwards, I guess. And we can do the Kalpas, like, later, I guess. Maybe we can do, like, the 4th one on Saturday or next Saturday or whatever. And then, like, the 5th one on Sunday. And then get the True Demon ending or something. I don't know. We'll see how things work out. Hopefully they work out okay. Oh yeah, speaking of seeing how things work out, poll for which game after Hi-Fi Rush is still up on the community tab, as well as my apology for not being able to stream yesterday. Oh, hello. That's a lot of doors. Oh, let me see. He's reaching for that booty. That was a very unviolent way of pulling me down here. Okay. Well, before I move and take damage. Football. And then, if I remember correctly, Dante's supposed to join us in the final dungeon, correct? Lorenzo? Gosh dang it, Odin. Are you seriously weak to, like, dark attacks, maybe? I should check that. Because he keeps dying to, like, every single Mamudo. No, he should just be weak to force. Alright. Pull out somebody else, I guess, for now. What about Atropos? We haven't messed around with Atropos a ton. Okay. That's good. Looking forward to that, I guess. Okay. I know, but I'm just, like, wondering because he keeps getting hit with it if, like, he was weak to it or whatever, but I guess it's just a matter of him not being too good at this. Oh, right, there was, like, a light thing. Over... Way. Titania's gonna level up again. Not that it matters. Not really. Okay. Might have to use a stoma here, because this is, like, going to be very repetitive, honestly. Yeah, let's go ahead and use a stoma. Might as well. I don't want to overuse it, because we could still obviously use levels and stuff and all that, but... So we tried that one. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Nope. So it's not the second one either. And then from here... Did you go up from here? No, okay. Oh, why did I just do that? That was so dumb of me. Sorry. Okay. So, it wasn't 1 or 2. Third time's the charm, right? Ah, beans. It was not the third one. That's got to be 4 or 5. Glad I use the stoma here, because, yeah, this would take a while without it. I guess I could, like I said, I could just use it all the time for the most part. Till Q-Chulan runs out of MP, but... I don't know. At least for this, where it's like, we just got to keep running around in circles and brute force the answer. It's nice to not have to also fight a bunch of enemies. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, look at that. Okay. At least we can move forward now. Move over here. That gets us upstairs. Is that where we want to be? Probably. Yeah. Gotcha, so this is a bit of a maze. Okay. Well, luckily I have a map, so hopefully it'll help. Oh gosh, dang it. I don't know where the light is on this floor either. Although I think I might have to be on the Shadow Realm to get to the next set of stairs, based on the fact that that NPC said that she dodged all the shadows, but she couldn't get upstairs. No, not able to use the terminal while we're in the Shadow Realm. Send you to the Shadow Realm, Yugi boy. Boy, the first couple of seasons of Yugi are pretty dark. People getting, like, their minds erased. Yeah, those hands grab for that booty, don't they? People getting tossed into basically hell. People almost getting sawed in half with saw blades. Fairly dark stuff. Even, like, GX and stuff has, like, some pretty dark stuff in it, too. If I remember correctly. I liked GX, but I actually have never watched all the way through that series. I should at some point. I think 5Ds also had some darker stuff as well, but I can't remember. Shoot. Yeah, my brother recently got on a kick where he's like, oh, we should go through all of our Yu-Gi-Oh cards and see if there's anything interesting in there. So we did that. And there was, you know, some interesting stuff. There was one Dark Magician Girl card that was, like, worth $200 if you sold it. So that's cool. Ah, shoot. Well, probably more like 150 or whatever, but, you know. The market value was like 200 for it. Which is, yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty neat. We're trying to go up, right? So... it says there's a way up on this floor. Oh, so we got to get over there, but... okay, so where's the light thing again? I think over in here. No, this is where the save room is. Here it is. Okay. So now we know where the stairs are, so. Few $100,000? I doubt that. Yu-Gi-Oh cards don't really work like that for their market value, just because, like, there's so many prints of them. There's very few cards that are, like, that break the $1,000 mark as far as I'm aware, question mark. I'm not entirely sure on that, but I don't know. Just the way they do cards and the amount of cards they have. Like, you don't get a ton of those kind of, like, super rare cards, unless they're, like, cards handed out at a tournament or something. Oh, interesting. I think the damage tiles are placed in the same place that the shadows are, which kind of makes sense. Well, no? Question mark? You're gonna have to come in through here. Oh gosh, I just keep going around in circles. Okay. Okay, let me go ahead and save a minute, I guess. Ooh, yeah, this one's kind of annoying, huh? Ooh. I think the most annoying part is like some of the shadows are like right at your feet when you step out of a door. So you can't even like avoid it or anything. Unless you have like pre-knowledge ahead of time or whatever. So that's not going to get me anywhere. That's not going to get me anywhere. That's not going to get me anywhere. Maybe this will get me somewhere? Nope. Okay. So that leaves one more door, I think, from the start that lets me get somewhere, I think. No. I have to re-up the float ball a minute. What about this? Hey, okay. So this gets me somewhere, at least. Or rather, I don't die instantly. Okay. So that doesn't really go anywhere. That, I can get through that. No, we have not, Jeppo. I told you it probably wouldn't be until, like, next week that we get to him. It's like at the final dungeon of the game. Interesting. So I think I have to fall into the shadows in a certain room, question mark? You have to use the shadow realm, I think, and if I fall into here, now I can get forward, right? Okay, so I've already been here at some point. That just takes me back to the room of light, which I don't need to go to right now. What's the... Okay, I'm not sure what the deal is here. Do I have to do that, maybe? Question mark. Okay, let's try that, I guess. Let me hop over here. We go right. Then I think we're gonna just go straight up. And that's gonna drag us back in. I think that's fine, question mark. So let's go up still. Go over. Over this way. That's still only a one-way door, isn't it? Okay. What about that room over there? The one that's only got one entrance and two exits. I don't remember what's over there. Maybe there's one of the light things. I feel like there should be one more of the light things that lets you get back to the non-shadow world. Yes, okay, here it is. So now I can go back up. I can go right. Right again. And then I think right. Nope. Was left and then right, I think. Yeah. Okay, I've got the puzzle figured out now. I just gotta do it, so let's go back around again. One more time. Thank goodness for a stoma. Okay. So I guess it doesn't matter if we go back up yet, so we can just keep running this way. Okay. So then, yeah. Go right, go down. Right again. Hop into the light. And right here, we're gonna work our way back around. This time we're gonna go left. And then right. And then we want this one, I believe. Yes. And we're good. Nice. Hey, all right, that was the last puzzle too. Okay. Oh boy. All right. How's everybody's health doing? A little low because we hit some traps, so let me just use some of the life stones. And then are we fine with this party, or do we want Odin back for this? I mean, we probably want Odin, right? Or do we stick with Atropos? I guess let's try Atropos. Whatever. Oh, it's Scotty, I think? Am I remembering that correctly? Scotty? Yep. So fireworks, at least. How about punching? Punching doesn't work, okay. I see. Punching doesn't work, and she wants to silence us. Okay, I see the strategy. I see the strategy. Okay. Oh, physical attack? Well, that's useless. Okay, I should have used Dismute on Buton on that turn. Okay, so she uses wind attacks, I guess? Unmutes all? Okay. How many do I have Sacred Waters and how many? I have 8, so that's not terrible. Will not let me use it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things that can only be used on the overworld or something? Not sure. Haha. Do we have somebody who's immune to force attacks? I'm trying to think. I think Odin's weak to force, isn't he? I think that's like the one thing he's weak to. Same with White Rider, I think? I'm trying to remember if White Rider's weak to force or not. I don't think he is. Who would I be replacing? Probably a Trope? No. Probably Quentin. No, wait. Quentin has a Tetrakaja. Never mind. Or Tetrakarn, sorry. Chulon. Okay. I'll summon him instead of maybe a Tropus here in a minute. Ah. Okay. Jeez, Titania is like the only person who can do anything here. I guess that includes the boss in terms of actually doing anything. I think I'm currently sitting around 80%, if I remember correctly. I'd have to go back and look. I haven't double checked, but I think it's somewhere around 80% right now. I've been trying to keep up as much as possible. Although some I can't make without a bunch. The fiends you can't make without death stones. So some of the bosses or whatever, So. Yeah, we could just be getting lucky, I guess. Oh, she's in low health now. What? What was that battle? Okay. Titania the MVP. All right. I'll diffuse Titania into maybe something new. It's been pretty good so far, but like, I could use some new skills. It'll be a good chance to update its skills and stuff and maybe get some better resistances. Although Titania's resistances aren't bad.
Nice work. Looks like all the seals are broken. Now that that's dealt with, you can revel in the moment my reason is born.
Did he, like, absorb that other guy?
But first, you should head outside.
It kind of sounds like the double voice underneath his is that other guy's. Gotcha. You can make Daisojo, yeah. Or sorry, I can make Daisojo, yes. Yeah, she might have used it once, but I think I had the reflect thing up, so maybe it didn't play the whole animation or something. Not sure.
Come on in. The show's about to start.
Okay. Let's go and save a minute and maybe heal up. How are we doing in health and all that? We're doing fine in health, but SP is getting a little low. Or MP or whatever. Whatever, same diff. I mean, technically, if you really wanted to break the game, like, you could use, was it the skills that give you guaranteed critical hits during a certain mood phase, and then just manipulate fights or whatever, but yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, Trumpeter is pretty good in Persona 4 because he gets Debilitate. Not sure about what he gets here. Although Debilitate in general would be pretty good to get. I should try and see if I can get that on a demon here soon. Oh gosh. Okay, One dungeon right after the other, I suppose. There might be a save room right inside, actually. You know what? I'm gonna go inside, because there's probably a save room right inside or whatever. Yeah, sure. Oh, hello.
Quit complaining. You won't have to hang in there much longer. You can get all the rest you want when this is done.
Your plan is to take me out by caressing me with Magatsuhi? I say we just get this over with. Never liked this place much anyway.
Well, what can I say? People like you were made to be stepping stones. And yeah, it's a cruel job, but somebody's gotta do it. Thanks for going to all that trouble. The Magatsuhi those powerful demons were hoarding is now mine. It's enough to bring Musubi into being. Are you oblivious or just plain dumb? I didn't know you were such a saint.
I mean, my title literally is Saint right now.
Listen, this guy is not at all who you think he is. This whole sacrifice idea wasn't even mine. It was his. See, he was planning to use this Magatsuhi all along. And it would have been you or me hanging up there.
Yeah? I came up with the plan. That doesn't mean I would have carried it out.
Oh, I'm sure you would have. One life doesn't amount to much. Didn't you say something along those lines?
It doesn't matter what I say now, does it? It'll just sound like an excuse to you. Most things that are worthwhile require some sort of sacrifice. I've made many sacrifices in my lifetime. So go ahead, do whatever it is you're gonna do. Just remember, you'll pay a high price for following that path.
Don't worry. Like you said, it's my decision. I'm the one in charge here. Pay close attention. This is what happens when you cross the true master of the Mala. Okay? Time to rest in peace. Any last words before I dump your ass?
Dunk your ass.
Do your worst, kid.
Perfect. With this much Magatsuhi, there shouldn't be any problem. My god will soon emerge from the infinite space beyond the Amala network. He is outside the flow of time, a being without a name, the god of absolute solitude. I guess it might be inconvenient for him to remain nameless, huh? Let's see, a drifting god. How about Noah? Come forth, Noah.
That's your god? Looks so derpy looking.
What do you think of my god? Awesome, right?
No, it looks
The
derpy.
world in Musubi will soon arrive. No longer will people interfere with each other's lives. Everyone can finally be content.
Is that what it's supposed to be? Okay. No, just looks kind of derpy looking. It looks like some sort of weird rhinoceros thing. They're like triceratops almost. Well, what now? It is as she stated. A reason has been conceived at long last. We need not worry. Lady Chiaki is on the move. Our god of Yasuga will soon descend upon us at Asakusa. Then let us make haste. There are plenty of vermin remaining who have yet to receive our judgment. Okay, so it sounds like we're going back to Asakusa. Okay, how much time we got left? Not too much longer. I should probably wrap up here soon so I can go and eat some lunch and get ready for the week. Well, let's save a minute. And I guess we'll poke around and see what's up at Asakusa a minute. Just to see if there's a, like, dialogue or something over there. So I can at least go over there if I need to off stream. Yeah, we must be getting close to the end of the game, for sure. Probably, I'm guessing, we'll get to Mufinoshiro here soon as well. Alright, what's going on over here? The city is silent. Oh. I'm guessing that, like, all the remaining, like, whatever those guys are. Yeah. Whatever, I don't remember what those guys are probably all huddled up in their stuff.
Whew. Heyo.
Okay. I think that's probably a good place to leave off of for today. Stretching. Mannequins, yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably a good place to leave off of for today. And then tomorrow we can pick back up again. Not tomorrow, what am I saying? Sorry, Saturday. We'll pick back up and keep going with the game. But yeah, I think we're getting pretty close here. Let's see, that should have been 22 out of 27 dungeons total. Oh, junk shop, yeah. So yeah, if we get like 3 done, 25, yeah, I think we definitely can get the game done next weekend. It might be a little tight. We might have to like stretch it out a little bit, but we'll see how things go. Either we'll do like 2 different endings, or we'll do one ending and play a different game the weekend before Reload comes out. Either way, I'll hopefully see you guys for that. Otherwise, I'll be back on Tuesday. I think we're doing one more stream at least of Hi-Fi Rush. And then maybe we'll do 2 streams of Hi-Fi Rush. We'll see. We'll see how the first stream goes, and then maybe we'll move on to whatever is winning in the poll at that point. Anyway, either way, I will hopefully see you guys later. But in case I don't see you guys, I hope you have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you, Union. See you, Lorenzo. See you, Leah. Anybody lurking? Jeppo. Yeah, Risky. I feel like Sundays, for some reason, are pretty busy. Like, Sundays, people come out quite a bit. I wonder why. Anyway, hopefully we'll see you guys later. But yeah, in case I don't see you, have a good one.